Halloween, and I want to talk about dead zones. Do you know what a dead zone is? It sounds very spooky. It's not constantly dead. It's not 100% dead, but it's still really spooky. So a dead zone is an area of hypoxia. It's an area where eutrophication has taken place. And we have a very large dead zone, it's seasonal, primarily in the height of summer, a very large dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico, in Mexico, right? The Gulf of Mexico. It's the size of Connecticut, not the Gulf of Mexico, the size of the dead zone. It's the size of Connecticut or Hawaii, and it ranges year to year. Now, what does a dead zone mean? It's an area where the oxygen concentration has fallen below 2 milligrams per liter, which is incredibly, incredibly low. Lots of organisms, larger organisms especially, they need oxygen. Why do they need oxygen? They need to be able to do cellular respiration. They need to produce energy. And you need a lot of energy to be big. So things like striped bass, for example, are not going to do well. Or yellow crabs are not going to do well. You know what will do well? Worms. Maybe some oysters. But other things, no. Now, fortunately, a lot of those bigger things are mobile and they can escape the dead zone before they actually die. A lot of the other things, no, they're going to die and hence dead zone. Little oxygen. Now, how does that happen? Well, what leads to the Gulf of Mexico? The Mississippi River. Again, a lot of times people are like, does the Mississippi River, if it originates in a Lake Itasca, how come the lake is full? Well, it's because it's not, y'all, the source of the river isn't just the lake. It's all the other feeder streams and rivers and things. There's a whole watershed. There's a whole Mississippi River basin. It goes all the way west to Montana and up into New York State. It's a very significant portion of the country. That we just so happen to do a lot of agriculture around. So many fields, so much corn and soybeans. And what do we do there? We put a lot of fertilizer. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, all kinds of stuff. And now, do you think all of that gets absorbed by the plants? Absolutely freaking not. You know what happens? It gets washed away by rain into the rivers. And then to the ocean. To the Gulf of Mexico. Now, you would think, ooh, nutrients, that's a good thing. Well, I mean, it does feed all the phytoplankton and the algae. The phytoplankton just explodes in population. But, knocked off my thing. But then what happens is, well, it's blocking all the light from being able to enter. And so aquatic plants and other things that are below the surface, they're no longer able to do photosynthesis. They cannot produce oxygen, so that oxygen level begins to drop and they begin to die. Then decomposition, bacteria starts to decompose them. That uses a bunch of oxygen too. Okay, so double whammy, that's not good. Plus all the phytoplankton, the nutrients don't last forever and they begin to die. And the decomposition of that, again, uses oxygen. So slowly that oxygen is being zapped away. And if you are a fish or an organism that cannot swim away, you suffocate. You die. And this happens in our lakes and our ponds and things all the time as well. But yeah, dead zones, we're really good at making those. We're just fantastic. They're all around the world too. Anyway, happy Halloween.